2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The lights of downtown reflecting off the Willamette River in this terrific look at the picturesque city of Portland. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever, it seems, but guys like Damian Lillard are emulating legends like Dirk Nowitzki, who stayed put in Dallas his whole career. Dame said, "I'm not loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to the person that I am. I want this city to feel what it's like winning the championship after such a long time." Kevin?
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Williams at the 5. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at center. Now here's Lillard. McCollum outside. Pass to Powell. Lillard outside. Powell against Brown. Clock at 6. McCollum deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got the first 3 points tonight for the Trailblazers. Now here's Smart. Pass to Williams. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And here's Portland. It's a 3-point game. Lillard, the pass to Powell. Back to Lillard.
That's the strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Now here's McCollum after Jaylen Brown's miss. The 3. Rebound Kemba Walker. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Steps back and shoots. Off the left rim and out.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Boston off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Williams comes with a double team. Nobody near Nurkic. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he knocks down the first one. Kemba Walker hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the pass to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Feeds to Nurkic. And McCollum now atop the key. Over Smart. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 now.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Now here's Walker. Here's Tatum. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And that one, good. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
Well, sometimes you got to take a picture and understand what the defense is giving up, and Lillard took advantage there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Williams trying to break free. The shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Covington in the corner. Sinks the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Passes it to Brown. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Over Williams. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He has 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Tatum against Covington. Tatum kicks to Smart. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here is Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Tatum.
3rd pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
Cantor checked in for Portland. And the Celtics also making a change. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland leading by 6. Lillard, the pass to Cantor. Back to Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
It's his first trip to the line.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
The first one falls. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
I mean, every year since his rookie campaign, Lillard gets the maximum attention from defenses. They're schemed to slow him down. That's what's so impressive about the numbers that he's put up throughout his career.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Trailblazers leading by 6. McCollum outside. And that one drops. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Walker against Lillard. Over in the corner, Brown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Walker against Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And really an advanced feel for scoring the basketball. Tatum picks and chooses his shots nicely.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him. And before the game, we talked about that with him.
I think in the past, anytime I got into a rhythm and had a big game, the next game I would be like, I don't want to come out and try to force it to happen again. You know, I just kind of let the game happen. And this year it was like, keep going, keep being aggressive, keep attacking.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Thompson. And it's Walker in at the 1. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Lillard against Walker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. throw good. Damian Lillard. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Brown. He's got 5. Williams finds Brown. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Can't connect from short range. Portland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Cullen passes to Anthony. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Cantor. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
You got to close off the lane to the basket. Tatum is just so good at creating angles to attack.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Powell for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And it's Brown missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 4.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Walker. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks and he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Here's McCollum. Portland no good that time either. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this 2nd quarter so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
That one drops. He ties it up. Now Lillard. Floats one, and Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Boston again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum against Powell. Anthony trying to get open. The shot by Powell, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Walker. He has 6, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. And that one goes long. On offense, here are the Celtics. They've got an 8-0 run. That one good for 2. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats. and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Smart passes to Walker. Tatum draws the double. In the corner, Smart with it. From the arc. Rebounded by McCollum. TRAILBLAZERS trail by 4 to the inside. Lillard. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 13 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Covington inside the line.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. It's Smart with the drive. Trying to get open is Thompson. Smart misses. Portland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Jones, no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Covington with the steal. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Lillard from past the arc. Portland with a new 14. That gives them the lead. Cantor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Walker's got it all tied up now for Boston.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
And it's Lillard missing. Tatum deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Walker. It's all tied in Portland. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 13 points, and he doesn't get talked about that much, but Jusuf Nurkic, big part of what this team does. Kenny, just how much does a guy like Nurkic impact the game?
Well, he's a traditional center who gives you what you need. Nurkic, check this out. He can get points without any touches, Ernie.
Not only that, Kenny, he's a terrific rebounder who can carry the load for the team. Look, when Nurkic is involved, he can change the game.
So is there some true center respect at play here?
No, of course not.
Sounded like there was.
Just doing my job, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the Celtics with possession here. Walker against Lillard. Walker goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 10 points.
And you see the speed on display. Walker using it well whenever he gets into traffic.
Lillard the pass to Cantor. McCollum outside. Banked in off the glass. He's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Smart. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The drive by Cantor. He kicks it to Nurkic. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Lillard. And here's Covington from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Covington's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Walker the pass to Smart. Now here's Williams. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Rejected by Walker. In the corner, Smart with it. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. It's a 1-point game. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Celtics. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
That free throw good from Lillard for the Trailblazers. Monday Hollis Jefferson comes in for Cantor. And it's Powell in for C.J. McCollum. He hits both from the stripe. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Over in the corner, Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
The Celtics have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That's good from Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And both free throws good for Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Nurkic. Back to Lillard.
Yeah, defender a little bit off balance against Lillard, and most defenders are, let's face it, results in a trip to the free throw line.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Both free throws good from Lillard. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Brown. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 12.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Pass to Lillard. Brown against Powell. And it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Powell against Brown. 5 to shoot. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Timeout.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Tatum draws the double. He feeds it to Williams. And there's the pass to Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes to Lillard. Williams against Powell. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Outside Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Goes back up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Powell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lillard outside. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 20 points.
Well, he's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
Now the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Covington with it. Williams picks him up. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. .30 seconds left to play here in the third. Nurkic with it. Kicks it to Jones. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From deep. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker in Smart, the guard. And it's Thompson in at center, locking down the middle. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Walker the pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. Walker dishes to Tatum. To the middle. And Thompson kicks to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Tatum down low. Anthony on him. Tatum gets the bucket.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Now here's Anthony. Count it, good.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
The Celtics with the lead. Walker looking for an opening, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Simons, he's checked in for Nurkic. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Tatum nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Simons. Anthony up on top, guarded by Tatum. Here's McCollum, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He is a lethal all-around scorer. You have to love the versatility of McCollum's offensive game.
Now here's Walker. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. 6 on the shot clock, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Here's McCollum. Passes it to Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Count it, and the foul. That's on Enes Kanter.
Getting the and one. Kemba shows off the deft touch he has on the ball. You have to finesse around that hard a defense, and he does it as well as anybody.
And that one falls for Walker. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Kanter. McCollum outside to the right side. Here's Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Tatum no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Anthony can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Walker against McCollum. There's the pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's the 3. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Smart's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Damian Lillard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Walker with a clean look. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 5. With the teardrop, yep, it counts. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Tatum passes to Walker. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Lillard gets double teamed. Nurkic kicks to Covington. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 5. 1:06 left in the game. Tatum on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Robert Covington picks one up. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Here's Lillard, the feed to Nurkic. Williams with the block. Covington against Smart. Pass to Walker. Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Over McCollum. Williams dishes to Walker. Tatum draws the double. Stolen by McCollum.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Walker makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. At the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep, and the miss.
Good defense there. Langford's near 7-foot wingspan definitely can come in handy defensively.
So we see Boston get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.